Hello and welcome to the viewers of this video. This is the Orange Fan here, bringing you the second of a three-part topic. Picking up where we last left off on part 1, part 2 will be discussing how this channel will be categorizing the storylines of the classic Dragon Ball series. When Funimation released home releases for the episodes, they split up the storylines as Emperor Pilaf, Tournament, Red Ribbon Army, General Blue, Supreme Commander Red, Fortune Teller Baba, Tien Shinhan, King Piccolo, and Piccolo Jr. Of those 9, one of those I actually treat as a saga. The other 8 I consider as sub-sagas, and we'll be going over that right now. I actually treat the Emperor Pilaf and Tournament sub-sagas as being part of the Beginnings saga. The reason I group these two together is because they're both Goku's first experiences within different aspects of life outside of the sheltered mountain life he was known for. The Emperor Pilaf sub-saga being where he met his first friends, and when he went on his first Dragon Ball quest, and his first adversaries. The Tournament sub-saga was where he got his first training mentor besides his adoptive grandpa, his first tournament companion / rival in Krillin, and the first tournament he partook in as well. So for me, it made more sense to kind of group the two together. Red Ribbon Army, General Blue, Supreme Commander Red, and Fortune Teller Baba are all sub-sagas that I count as the Red Ribbon Saga. The first 3 is self-explanatory because they all deal with the Red Ribbon Army in some shape or form. The Red Ribbon Army sub-saga deals with Colonel Silver and General White. I would say those two get their own arcs within that sub-saga. And if you want to count the filler from the anime, Master Thief Hasky would also be an arc in that sub-saga. The General Blue sub-saga, as the name suggests, deals with General Blue in particular. You could split that up into maybe the Pirates Hideout arc and the Penguin Village arc. And then the Supreme Commander Red saga marks the last bit for when they deal with the Red Ribbon Army directly. You could split that up as the Mercenary Tau arc, and then storming the Red Ribbon headquarters arc. As for why the Fortune Teller Baba sub-saga would be counted as the Red Ribbon saga, it's true that the Red Ribbon Army has already been defeated by that point, although they are motivated to find the last Dragon Ball because they want to bring back Upa's father, Bora, who was killed by Mercenary Tau, who was hired by the Red Ribbon Army. So I guess you could say that I felt that it made sense to kind of lump it in with the Red Ribbon Saga, since it is sort of dealing with the consequences of their actions. Some argue that it might be a good idea to call it the second Dragon Ball Quest saga because of the fact that the Red Ribbon Army isn't dealt with all the way through it. But I thought it made sense to just keep Red Ribbon Saga since they were the main threat of that particular saga, even after the dust kind of settled a little before they found the last Dragon Ball. Now, the Tien Shinhan saga, this is the one I count as a saga and don't split up into sub-sagas. I think it fits just nicely. It deals with the 22nd World Martial Arts Tournament, the second one that Goku and friends partake in. And it deals with the Crane Hermit's students, Tien and Chaozu, mostly Tien, who wish to avenge Mercenary Tao's seeming death. And then lastly, King Piccolo and Piccolo Jr. sub-sagas, I lump those together as the Piccolo saga since they're dealing with the Piccolo family overall, whether it is the father in Piccolo Sr. or King Piccolo, or Piccolo Jr., the son / reincarnation. Yeah, that's kind of a confusion among fans. But in any case, it deals with Piccolo overall in any case, so that's why I group those two sub-sagas together. As far as arcs would go, at least Piccolo Jr. sub-saga I could easily group into as arcs. The training arc with Kami first, then the tournament itself would be its own arc, and then the wedding dress adventure filler at the end would be its own arc as well. So to recap, for the classic Dragon Ball series, I will be treating these storylines as having 4 sagas: Beginning Saga, Red Ribbon Saga, Tien Shinhan Saga, and Piccolo Saga. The Beginning Saga covering when the start of the series up to the end of the first tournament that Goku and friends take part in. The Red Ribbon Saga covers when Goku begins his quest for the 4-star Dragon Ball after the Dragon Balls have recharged after the first time they were used in the series, up to where Goku is training for the next tournament, if you count that filler. And then the Tien Shinhan Saga would just be, the events of the 22nd World Martial Arts Tournament, or the second tournament Goku and friends partake in. And then the Piccolo Saga would pretty much deal with everything after that. So Goku trying to avenge his fallen comrades, dealing with Piccolo Sr., and then later on dealing with Piccolo Jr. at the tournament. And then if you count the filler, Goku and Chi-Chi's wedding preparations. So that's how classic Dragon Ball will be categorized on this channel. Part 3 will cover Dragon Ball Z, the longer of the two series.